Hi, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. Today we're going to go over an inventory unit. This is a brand new 2023 Cimarron Norstar 2-horse bumper pull. We set the sucker up very nicely. It's got drops on both sides, swing out front saddle rack. It's a really nice setup trailer and it is ready to go for you guys. We'll start off up here at the front tack room. So in this front tack room we went for an extra large door, so you have a 42-inch front door. The reason we do that 42-inch is because on your swing out saddle rack, we wanted you guys to have the option to swing that saddle rack out, still be able to walk by that saddle rack and get in your tack room with that swung out. So we went for a 42-inch door. You will have your fold down step below that, again making it a little easier for you guys to get in and out of this trailer. And again, that saddle rack, like all of our Cimarron trailers, it's going to run off a gas piston in there. So once you get your big heavy saddles and blankets on there, that piston's really going to help you swing that saddle rack out with a lot of weight on there, and then help you swing that saddle rack in once you get some weight on there. On your door to your tack room, you will have your 3-compartment brush tray. It's split into 3 compartments, so if you do have, a fly spray, a show sheen bottle, anything like that that freezes, breaks, and starts to leak, it'll contain it in one of these 3 compartments, and it'll also allow it to drain out the bottom. So that way all your stuff that you store in there isn't getting nasty if you have a little accident. In your front tack room, I'm going to swing this out for you guys. You do have your marine grade carpet on your floor, so again, marine grade. The water, if you get water on here, it'll just kind of sit on top. It won't really soak in, so you're more than welcome to water this out, hose this out, power wash it, vacuum it, whatever you need to do to keep it clean. It's a really cool material that's going to stay really nice for you guys. Over here on your left hand side of your nose taper, you will have your spare tire and your spare rim. Notice the wheel on this, it is going to be a matching wheel to the rest of the wheels on the trailer. That way if you guys do have a flat, have a blowout, anything like that, you're going to put the spare on and no one's ever going to know. That you're going to match, still be looking good while you're traveling down the road. It's really cool that we don't just put like a steel wheel on these trailers. It is a full matching set. Next to that tire, again, it's just your battery and your breakaway box for your breakaway brakes on this trailer. So it's really easy to get to if you need to work on it, if you have something going haywire. It's all right there, really easy access for you guys. On our partition wall of this area, we do have your bridle hooks up high, fully carpeted behind those bridle hooks. That way if you do have bridles that are moving while you're traveling, they're not scratching up your trailer, and then vice versa, your trailer's not scratching up your bridle hooks. So it's really nice that we go ahead and carpet it pretty much anywhere in these trailers that we are putting bridle hooks. And then your corner back here, kind of your back corner of this partition wall, we do have a 25-gallon water tank. Again, being able to take water from your house with you. That way if your horses are a little picky, only like to drink the water from your house most of the time, you can take that water with you. Or if you have a hard time finding people, gas stations, fairgrounds and stuff in the winter that are going to have water turned on available for your horses or your dogs or whatever you're taking, you don't really have to worry about that because you can haul plenty of water with you. And before we kind of start working our way down, I want to kind of talk about the saddle rack a little bit. It's a 2-horse, so we equipped it, with your 2 carpeted saddle racks. These are fully adjustable. You can move them up and down. You can take them out if you only want one. You can add more if you want to put 3 or 4 on here. Same thing with your blanket bars. They are fully adjustable. You can take them off. You can add more if you want. So again, you can do a lot of stuff with this saddle rack as far as customizing it for how you want to be able to haul your stuff while you're traveling. On our hip side of this trailer, again, typically we do bus windows. On this trailer, we opted to go ahead and do a little upgrade for you guys. You will have your Cimarron big heavy-duty square drop windows again. You will have that slider in there too, so you do have the option of running just slit open in those bus windows if you want just a little bit of airflow, or you can easily drop them and get that big gap opened up and really maximize that airflow and keep your horses cooled off in those hot summer months. You will have 2 tie rings, again, positioned in between those drops, being able to tie 2 on this side or 2 on your other side. It's really nice that you're able to tie out right next to where you're going to be pulling saddles off that saddle rack. Up top, you will have a 16-inch LED awning light, again, giving you guys enough light that if it is early morning, late night, you have enough light right here. You can tie off to your trailer, you can saddle, you can feed, you can check on your horses, and never have to worry about, running a spotlight, grabbing stuff like that. You're going to have plenty of light around this trailer to do so. This is a 6'10" wide trailer, so you're going to have that full width fender here. I kind of like having a full width fender because it gives you the ability to climb up on there and actually check on your horses versus having to open doors and stuff like that. And then down low, again, is another look at those aluminum wheels and those tires on these trailers. So again, that's that matching aluminum wheel, the one I showed you in front. Cool thing about all our tires that we're getting now from Cimarron is they are nitrogen filled. Again, kind of helping you guys keep that PSI maintained in these tires. That way you're not having to worry about them contracting and expanding in cold and hot weather. They're going to stay pretty much within 1 PSI of each other because there's 99% of the oxygen is eliminated in those tires, which is kind of great for, you know, the climates like Colorado, Wyoming, stuff like that, where you have some really cool mornings that actually warm up to some pretty warm afternoons. Coming around to the load side of this trailer, it is a 60/40 double rear door. Again, it gives you guys the abilities, if you want to open these both up, you can have a big entry into this trailer, or if you wanted to, and you have kind of want to control your horses a little more as far as where they're loading, you can always close your 40 partition and kind of have that standard 60 door that you would normally load in, and it's going to kind of contain those horses a little better as far as giving them a little enclosure so they're not wanting to back out of that big back door while you're using it. And then of course, you do have your rubber matted over aluminum floor. The floor that Cimarron does, it's a 4-inch center aluminum floor. It is the strongest floor in the horse trailer industry right now. Most manufacturers are going to do them, you know, 10, 12, 16-inch centers. Cimarron does them on 4-inch centers. So no matter where your horse is standing on this floor, they're pretty much going to be standing directly over a support beam, which is really nice and really safe for your horses. In this trailer, all the way up to your drop-down windows, which is about 4.5 feet, we are going to have this rubber kick mat. We like doing the rubber kick mat all the way up just because if you have a horse that likes to kick, like to paw, or anything like that, they're going to be pawing at that rubber and not the actual framing or the sheeting on the trailer, which it's really easy in the future if you do have rubber start tearing off from a horse that paws to replace that rubber versus actually going in and replacing the sheeting or the metal on this trailer. It's going to save you guys a lot of money. It's going to keep this trailer looking nice for a long time to come. On your rear doors, you are going to have a full width butt strap. Again, it's just going to help keep those horses from leaning on that back door. It's going to help if they do lean, they're leaning on the strap and they're not putting their full weight on those hinges that are holding those doors. So again, it's another extra safety feature in these trailers. You will have your one full non-stud divider here for your stall split. The thing I want to point out is the latch system Cimarron uses. So it's a metal on plastic latch. The reason we like the metal on plastic, a lot of people think the plastic's not as strong, but we've never had a problem with the plastic breaking or anything like that. The reason we do it is because if you do a metal on metal right here, that metal on metal is eventually going to rub and start wearing down, which will make this divider not latch as stiff, and actually it can start popping loose if you have metal on metal if it wears down enough. And the metal on plastic, it's going to ride a lot quieter than a metal on metal will, so you want to stay quiet for your horses, but also you want to keep this trailer looking good, sounding good, feeling good for years to come. And that metal on plastic is going to be a quieter ride for your horse. It's also going to add to the longevity of this trailer quite a bit. In each one of your stalls, we have them set up to where you can easily add hay bags. You will have 3 tie rings in each one of your stalls. Cimarron makes a nice corner feed bag that'll snap right there. It drops, it's super deep. And again, with those big drop windows and a 6'10" wide, it's really easy to climb up on those running boards, feed your horses, check on your horses if you are running those hay bags as well. Then in each one of your stalls in these Cimarron trailers, we like to do 2 tie rings up high. One to tie your horse out, whichever side you want to tie him to, but we like doing 2 just because if you aren't running these corner feed bags and you're running kind of those hay bag net type bags, you can always tie your horse off to one area, tie your hay bag or your water bucket on a long string to your other one, keep your horse fed, keep them safe and tied up. That way they're not getting their head down and rolling out of something while you're traveling. Each one of your stalls as well is going to come with a 2-way roof vent. Again, being able to pull air into this trailer or pull air out. And again, just kind of keeping that clean, consistent air, allowing you guys to kind of pick how you want that fresh air to be manipulated over your horses to keep them comfortable while you're traveling. And of course, Cimarron trailers, any Cimarron trailer you buy is going to come standard with a fully insulated roof. That roof is going to run all the way through the tack room as well. But that insulated roof is going to keep your horses about 20% cooler in the summer, and then in the winter it's going to help keep them about 20% warmer. It's a great product Cimarron does. It keeps your trailers, or it keeps your horses a lot more comfortable while they're traveling. And again, you're not going to have to worry about if you get stopped in dead stop traffic or anything like that with them overheating, because that Cimarron roof is going to really reflect a lot of heat, and then in the winter it's really going to maintain a lot of heat off your horses as well. As we move to the head side of this trailer, it's going to look really similar to all the bumper pulls you've seen us do. You're going to have your big square frame Cimarron drop windows with your sliding types in there. Exact same windows that we put on the hip side. The only difference is we put gel bars over here just to keep your horses from sticking their heads out, to whereas on the other side we don't need to do that because your horses aren't going to be load and reverse in this trailer. But the thing I like to point out is with these gel bars dropped, I talked a little bit about running those hay bags in there. It's really easy to climb up on this running board You have access to your hay bag right here inside. You can check on your horses, feed your horses, make sure they're traveling all right without having to offload them, open dividers, maybe getting a jam at a gas station. It just helps you guys check on them, feed them, do whatever you need to do from the outside of the trailer as much as possible. And then again, if you want to shut them up and run just a little sliding type, if you're just wanting a little bit of airflow, maybe you don't want that wind to really whip through those jail bars while you're feeding them, and you just want to make sure they're getting air but not whip that hay around in there if you're feeding them in the trailer, you can run those sliding types as well. Up above those, we are going to have another 16-inch awning light. Again, if you are wanting to tie off on this side early morning, late night, and want enough light to be able to see what you're doing. And then down low, again, the same aluminum wheels. I think they look really flashy on this trailer. It's a really nice little setup. As we finish off up here at the front, you are going to have a stainless steel nose sheet. It is polished, so it's kind of that mirror reflective. That adds just a little bit of flash to this trailer. And then for about 2.5 foot up off of your floor of this trailer, you are going to have this diamond plate wrapped all the way around and on your tongue. We like to do that diamond plate just because if you're kicking up rocks, road debris and stuff like that, it's more than likely going to hit in that 2 foot area right there. And that diamond plate is going to hold up a lot better than just like this aluminum sheeting would. So again, adding to the longevity of this trailer, that diamond plate is going to take rock chips a lot better. You're not going to have to worry about dents or replacing panels or anything because that diamond plate holds up so well. Then up here, we just have your 2 5/16 Bulldog coupler, your safety chains, your breakaway cables, and your 7-pin. Pretty standard stuff on a bumper pull. Cool thing is it's really easy. If you guys did want to swap to a hydraulic jack, we can easily put a battery on this trailer, and that hydraulic jack is going to mount to these 3 bolts right here. So if you want this trailer and you're thinking you maybe want a hydraulic jack, we can easily put one on this trailer for you, make it a little easier for you. Cool thing about going to a hydraulic jack too is it gives you battery power, so you don't need to be hooked up to anything to run the lights on this trailer, which is really cool. But if you are interested in this trailer, again, it's a 23 Cimarron Norstar 2-horse bumper pull. Stock number is 5N220679. We just got this trailer in a couple days ago. Should be ready for you guys to go, take home, use it if you want to, but we are getting inventory in a little more consistently now. So if you are interested in this trailer, maybe some other trailers we have on order that are coming in relatively quick, feel free to give us a call. Again, my name's Tanner here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Phone number is 303-684-3409. Thanks for tuning in.